welcome to tell it to someone where trees are nature's own windsock and the warranty can be voided by one's own foot. First question is from California Sun. As an American, I will like to make you this offer. We will keep Mel Gibson here safely away from your wonderful homeland. One more crazy person won't be noticed in our madhouse of bigoted theistic nut jobs. If you will please, for the love of God, please, please, please take back Kylie Minogue and keep her in your own country, and maybe just to be safe, don't let her sing anymore. My God, she is horrible. Look, she goes from country to country spreading joy in gold lycra hot pants. Look, you might not like her singing, but there's worse. There's Keith Urban. There is Russell Crowe. We managed to get rid of him. I mean, the New Zealanders, they sent him here, but we managed to send him over somewhere overseas, somewhere. I think the French got him. But, you know, you've got to, look, that's the reason why I haven't been, you know, deported, because, you know, I can actually sing. We took enough criminals back in the 19th century. Next question is from California Sun again. Was that too mean-spirited? If so, then could you just please give me a real quick and comprehensive explanation of the Heisenberg Uncertainty principle? Well, okay. You got the Heisenberg. Okay, what you got is you've got these very small in the quantum level of stuff. You got stuff that is so small that in order to see them using light, the light would actually affect the positions of all the electrons and protons and bonbons and stuff. So you don't do that because okay. It's like having a cat, right? And let's say there's pigeons around, and the cat is licking the pigeons. It likes the pigeons, so you get a box, and you put the pigeons in a box, and you put the cat amongst the pigeons, and then you get the camera out. But the cat knows that there's a camera. So what the cat does is he jumps out of the box. He's not like this cat from Japan that David Bowie sung about. He doesn't like sitting in boxes. So he goes out and murders a bunch of ducklings and doesn't come back for 3 days. This is the random effect of being observed and knowing that he is being observed. The same goes for the quantum things that I don't know the name, quarks. That sort of thing. Because observing them will mean that the cat is either dead or not dead, and I can't remember which. Or the ducks. Or the pigeons. Next question is from no, not another California someone. God, he writes a lot. Next question is from AirWeb. Question: our postal service vehicle have the steering wheels on the right or curbside? Are yours every day? No, we've got steering wheels on the right side, which is on the right, because we steer on the right side. We drive on the right side, which is left. Because if we drove on the right side, then all of the oncoming traffic, which is driving on their left, would crash into us. I don't know why the postal vehicles in America have the steering wheels on the right-hand side, which is the wrong side in America. I mean, it could be that something about going postal. I don't know. Wildwood Claire asks, there there is a 1957 Nash Rambler. Did they ever have Nash Ramblers in Australia? Because there was a Nash Rambler in my last week's episode. Well, there's not. There was I knew about them from a legendary song about Nash Ramblers, and they went beep, beep, and it just kept on chasing and chasing and chasing. And it was, and yeah, it was a nightmare scenario because it's just a Nash Rambler, and you know, but you're being followed. But the Nash Rambler is still right behind. And then the company went bankrupt after Mitt's dad got control of it. Not blaming Mitt's dad, but if I was Mitt's dad, I'd send businesses bankrupt too, probably. John Harvey Alex asks, have you ever heard of about such a thing? Yes. Like Explosion Wednesdays was a thing. Was. Spacheman 300. Feed me and I live, give me water and I die. What am I? Every single house plant that I've ever had. Eminem #1 fan asks, since some places around the world have time zones that are further back in time than others, could one theoretically be flying to other places that are further back in time constantly, and thereby go back in, get younger and younger? And no, because there's such a thing called the International Dateline, and I don't have somebody to date because, you know, Valentine's Day come along and, you know, there was somebody, but, you know, she found somebody else. Doubting Bob. Often I come across small groups of co-workers chatting. Usually they ask me, isn't that right, Bob? And I don't know what they are talking about, so I always just say they're right. It seems to be a good laugh. Should I worry about this or not? Yeah, they're always laughing behind your back because, you know, that's... Because laughing at your face is more fun until you get punched. I found that myself. One more question today from Leonard Euler. When ist das Münster Git und Slotermeyer? And the answer, of course, is Ja, Bayerhund, das Oder der Flipperet. See what I did there? Yeah, well, see, what I did was I made you expect that I would do something unexpected, and then when, because anybody who was familiar with Monty Python at all, which is probably all of you, would know the traditional answer to the joke, the German joke that was like the most deadly joke in the world would be to die in the middle of it. So I did what was predictable and died in the middle of it, which was unpredictable because I got you all to think about stuff that was unpredictable. So we're back. So that's it for the end of Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask a question, then ask a question. Or you could be like this guy and ask a video question. Yeah, I know you... Yeah. You know me too well. You know that I normally have somebody who is not asking anything like a question. Sometimes it's not even asking a question at all, or even talking at all, just doing something silly. So I put something that wasn't even somebody talking at all. See, I was being predictable when I was talking about unpredictability earlier. Now is the dovetail question for next week. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off. What do I do now that's predictable? Oh yeah.